what you call it? I don't even drink my water. Hold on one second. Every time I feel like I'm going somewhere or getting somewhere with like my projects or my work or my trying to get an apartment or whatever, I just get this like it just blockages upon 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 blockages. It's crazy, right? When I was first moving into this apartment, like if I knew any better, like I wouldn't have moved into this apartment. Like this is just like just a world full of regrets, man. I wouldn't have moved into this apartment, man. This place is a fucking nightmare. I would have moved into a different apartment by myself. I would have moved into like a better place where I can literally keep my income consistent. You know what I mean? I would have chose another area. Like I didn't know that this was where it was. I thought that this wasn't the Tenderloin area, but I didn't know that it was, right? So it's like when I'm it's like a fucking trap, man. It's so fucking irritating. Like I'll let Tarot explain, I'll let Panther Oracles explain it. So I'm trying to move forward and it's like so much baggage from like my past. Like, yeah. So there's profession here. So profession, like so there's my job, my work, what I do. Like I have like 3 fucking jobs now. I have like 4 technically jobs now. And then there's saving in reverse, literally. So it's like I can't preserve, like I can't save any funds. I can't preserve any funds. I can't save anything right now, especially since I graduated. So I had to like, what'd you call it? I graduated what I was doing. So like if the job that I have to do, like, you know what I mean? What I'm doing, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I can't save anything right now. I can't save. I'm not in the energy of saving, right? I'm not in the energy of saving funds. So like I think this is just like an overall problem that our generation is having. Like I feel like the older we're getting, the better we're getting at it, but then we're like making like little sacrifices. Like we're eating like less and less food and like we're you know I mean not having as many friends, we're not going out, we're sleeping more, right? And then it's like that's the only way that we can save, right? Like but at the same time it's like we're not really saving anything because then it's like living costs and food costs and stuff like that. There's just so much blame around the energy, so I'm just going to clear that out really quickly. Yeah, evidence. Yeah, like literally it's like I'm just not I'm not able to like it's like it's so hard to fucking save. Like literally like I'm thinking about like how I'm hungry and I'm so hungry, right? I ate yesterday. Dude, like this is what we say. Like, oh, I'm hungry, but I ate yesterday. I might wait till tomorrow to eat. Like that's literally our generation right now. That's like people like me right now. Like, oh, I didn't like, you know what I mean? Like that's the wave we're on. You know what I mean? That's literally the wave we're on right now. So yeah. So death is coming through, right? Endless harm, inevitable, and vow, wish, hope, worship. Like, what is that death, Holy Spirit? What is that death? It's like, what is that death? Yeah, withdrawal, quit. Like, this is the thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so fucking sick and tired of toxic positivity. I'm so sick and tired of it. Bitch, you can go to the bodega and get an egg. You can get an egg. You can eat an egg. Like, bitch, I just, like, so you're telling me to activate my metabolic system so that then it realizes that there isn't enough food in my system? Like that's what's really getting to me. Like it's so irritating to me like how people really think that getting the least of something is better than getting the average of something. Like it's no. That's it's not yeah, exactly. Triumph in reverse. Like it's not going to help. It's not going to assist. It's not going to do anything. Like like exactly hesitation in reverse, third wheel enemy. I'm telling you guys. So relaxation, merit making, family exactly. Meanwhile, this is what we're doing right now with vow energy. And I'm telling you like there's an energy of like that's the same thing I was telling you guys about. Okay. So let's just say there's a dead end, right? There's a dead end within a situation. That's a dead end, right? Trying to save funds when in not in the right position in life, not having anyone backing you up, no support, nothing like that, right? Not having any kind of assistance, da 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 da, is a dead end. It's a dead end, okay? It's a dead end. If I'm not getting any assistance, and I'm sorry to say this, but if I'm not getting any assistance, And if I'm getting kicked out and people are treating me like shit, and like I'm inevitably gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die, and that's murder. Like that's murder. And that means that there are people like who conspire to like force me into this position so that I would die, so that they could kill me covertly through long term, like I don't know how to explain this, but that's how it is. That's how it works. And like people think that they can get away with this, but like how do I explain this? Trying to refuse assistance to someone who needs it, especially someone who's disabled, is considered a hate crime. Like it's considered a hate crime. It's considered discrimination. It's considered, what do you call it? It's considered discrimination. Like do I have to hold on one second? It's like the fact that I have to say all this, like I didn't realize, and this was something that I was shocked about yesterday, like the other day, when someone said, yeah, like you have to really put the law on them. Like I'm like, do they not realize how many laws they've broken? Like maybe that's what it is. Like they don't understand. So basically, Federal Americans with Disabilities Act 1990 basically prohibits discrimination on basis of physical or mental disability in employment, public services, public accommodation. California's Fair Employment Housing Act protects individuals with actual or perceived disabilities, including mental, psychological impairments from discrimination in employment, housing, and other areas. UNRRA Civil Rights Act applies to businesses in California prohibiting discrimination based on disability amongst other protected categories. All business establishing of every kind. City and county, San Francisco specifically, local non-discrimination laws and San Francisco Human Rights Commissions helps enforce protections about access to treatment of persons with disabilities. Right, spreading. Okay. Basically, while the law focuses more on discriminatory acts, failing to accommodate unequal treatment rather than misinformation per se, if the person misinformation leads to differential treatment, harassment, or exclusion in one of the protected contexts, employment, housing, public accommodation, then it could fall under the above disability discrimination protections. So Government Code 12900, 12996 makes it illegal for employers to discriminate, harass, or retaliate against an employee or job applicant due to actual perceived mental disability. It requires employers to provide reasonable accommodation for mental health conditions. Okay, so that's what I didn't get help in. Non-discrimination in employment ordinance expands and protection locally. It allows for San Francisco Human Rights Commission, HRC, to investigate complaints, right? Which I didn't get, right? Spreading false statements about employees' mental health to damage their reputation, harassment, or defamation under FEHA and SF law, refusing to hire, promote, or retain someone because of depression, PTSD, bipolar disorder, etc. So for me, it was PTSD, depression, and yeah, technically it's what is it called again? Yeah, because technically I was I was diagnosed with what'd you call it? Major depression disorder. So like yeah, so major depression prohibits denial of rental, sale, or terms of housing due to disability, non-discrimination. So landlords, housing providers, and real estate agents cannot discriminate based on mental disability. So tenants with schizophrenia, spreading rumors that yes, landlords spreading rumors that tenants with schizophrenia is dangerous, refusing to rent or to someone with mental health history, violations reported to San Francisco Human Rights. So California Civil Rights Department. So under Civil Rights Acts, basically restaurants, stores, gyms, hotels must treat customers equally regardless of disability. Prohibits discrimination in city funded or city regulations. Basically, that's 1, 2, and 3. So there's the evidence as well. So moral discrimination, basically, as well. So basically, defamation, slander, and rumor spreading, right? They defamation, including slander spoken and libel written, right? California, that's 4446. California Civil Code 51 prohibits discriminatory treatment in any business or housing establishment. Basically, false information about another tenant's mental state, morality, or behavior, civil liability for damages, emotional distress, loss of income, reputation harm. Landlord can be held vicariously liable if the employee acted within the scope of their work or management failed to stop it. Okay? California Fair Employment and Housing Act, Government Code 12955. It is illegal to harass, intimidate, or interfere with someone's housing rights because of mental disability, sex, income source, or moral judgment. San Francisco Police Code Article 33A, Housing Discrimination Ordinance mirrors FEH, we'll just say at local level. Federal Fair Housing Act 42 USC 3601 at prohibit discrimination in housing based or on disability, sex, familial status, etc. Landlords or management. 1 second, you guys. Okay, so landlords or management encouraging discrimination, tenants harass, civil penalties, damages, and possibility of eviction of offending tenants. Okay, the landlord's license or business permit can be at risk if they fail to intervene, which is what they did, right? Then harassment, retaliation, and coercion. California Civil Code 52.1 Bain Act prohibits threats, intimidation, or coercion interfering with someone's legal rights, fair housing, bodily safety. FEHA 12955.7 makes harassment in housing illegal even without eviction attempts, right? San Francisco Administrative Code Chapter 12A prohibits harassment by any city regulating housing provider or their employers, pressuring others to ostracize or punish the tenant socially or economically, using threats or rumors to make the person leave, right? That's okay. Then mental health-based discrimination, FHEA, protects tenants and employees with actual perceived mental disabilities, including depression, PTSD, bipolar, etc. ADA Title 2 and 3 prohibits discrimination by property managers, public entities, right? Using a person's mental health status as justification for exclusion or rumor campaigns, retaliation after the tenants request accommodation, quiet hours therapy, animal. Okay, assault and assault with injury. California Penal Code 240, assault, unlawful attempt coupled with present ability to commit violent injury. California Penal Code 242, battery, any willful or unlawful use of force or violence on another person. California Penal Code 243, battery causing serious bodily injury, felony. California Penal Code 422, criminal threats, felony if they cause sustained fear. Okay, tenants, landlords, or staff physically or causing injury, arrest, fines, and imprisonment. A victim has grounds for civil restraining order and personal injury lawsuit, which was denied for me. So, California Civil Code 19425 prohibits retaliation for tenants asserting rights, negligent supervision, negligent retention, landlord liability for failing to control or remove violent employees or tenants. San Francisco Rent Ordinance, Administrative Code, Chapter 37, protects tenants from harassment and coercion to vacate. Okay. So, violations for judicial misconduct and bias includes California Code of Judicial Ethics, Canon 3B5. Judges must not, in performance of judicial duties, engage in speech, gestures, or other conduct that manifest bias or prejudice, including bias based on mental disability or perceived mental condition. Judges must treat all persons litigants, lawyers, witnesses, and others within patient's dignity and courtesy, which was not done as well. Justice must act in a way that promotes public confidence in the judiciary integrity and impartiality, which was not caused. So calling a person paranoid, crazy, unstable without medical bias basis or in dismissive tone, especially during a restraining order proceedings, violates judicial code ethics and constitute discrimination against perceived disability. Okay, disability discrimination by a judge or court officier, Americans with Disability Act, ADA, Title II. I didn't realize it was off because the fucking thing is glitching. 1 second, you guys. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's see what I mean. It's irritating. Man. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, bro. Okay. So irritating. Americans with Disabilities Title II, 42 USC 12131, 12134 applies to state and local courts, prohibits discrimination by any public entity, including judges, clerks, bailiffs, or court staffs. It includes verbal discrimination, stereotyping, or failure to provide fair access due to mental health condition or perceived one. Section 504 in Rehabilitation Act of 1973 also applies courts receiving federal funding. Okay. U.S. Constitution 14th Amendment, due process and equal rights protection clauses, right, ensures every person's right to fair and impartial tribunal. California Constitution, Article 1, Section 7A, same protection as a state level. Basically, if a judge dismisses my restraining order because refuses to consider evidence because they think I'm paranoid, this undermines my right to impartial hearing, right? So, okay. So basically, initial discrimination and harassment. California Fair Employment and Housing Act 12940 prohibits discrimination, retaliation, and harassment in both employment and housing based on mental disability of mental conditions, spreading falsehoods, pressuring others to ostracize, or interfering with housing stability in direct violation. UNRRA Civil Rights Act, Cal Civ Code 51 prohibits discriminatory treatment by any business or housing establishment. Bain Cal Civil Code 52.1 makes it illegal to use threats, intimidation, or coercion to interfere with someone's civil or constitutional rights. Okay. And then FEHA 12940, unlawful for an employer to discriminate or harass anyone based on their actual or perceived mental disability, retaliate because individual asserts their right or reports discrimination. Exactly. That's the next one. Prohibits discrimination by employers within 15 plus employees on the basis of mental disability or perceived mental impairment. Protects whistleblowers and employees reporting misconduct. Okay. And another one, landlords cannot evict or threaten to evict anyone for asserting their rights due to discrimination. Illegal to coerce, intimidate, threaten, or interfere with anyone exercising fair housing rights. Prohibits tenant harassment, retaliation, or discriminatory eviction. Prohibits interference, coercion, or intimidation in exercising housing rights, even if the tenant is evicted indirectly, right? If the if the eviction stems from income loss caused by discrimination, that's not just non-payment, it's constructive eviction due to systemic discrimination. Okay. So California Government Code 11135 prohibits discrimination by any program receiving state funds, including housing assistance, shelters, or court services. ADA Title II extends to courts, social services, housing authorities, and police that may have failed to protect or accommodate me, right? Bain Act, right, again, covers threats or coercion causing someone to lose access to housing or safety, okay? And then if a judge, housing officer, or agency dismisses my credibility by labeling me paranoid or unstable, the following are trigger discrimination and ADA Title II and Section 504 Rehabilitation Act, discrimination in public entity, California Code of Judicial Ethics, Canons 2, 3B, 4, 5, misconduct and prejudice, U.S. Constitution 14th Amendment, basically deprivation of fair trial and due process, compound damages, okay? The multiple acts combined defamation, bias, retaliation, job loss, eviction. This caused a pattern of discriminatory harm recognized the law as civil conspiracy. When several parties knowingly contribute to ongoing harm, negligent infliction of emotional distress if landlords or employers fail to act when aware of the discrimination, intentional infliction of emotional distress when actions are extreme, outrageous, and cause measurable mental suffering. Okay, so that's that. And then, so let's keep going. Another one, right? Like I said, they literally just did not care how many laws that they were breaking. Like, that's why it was getting me so fucking, like, shocked. Like, they were breaking all these laws, like, oh, well, this is California, this is America. But you guys are literally trying to kill me. Like, that's the thing. You guys are trying to kill me, and then you're trying to make it seem like that's not what's causing me fucking harm in my life. Like, I'm so sick of it. Like, whatever. So, Immigration and Nationality Act, INA 274B, makes it unlawful to discriminate in employment, housing, or public services based on citizenship and immigration status, covers those authorized to work, including refugees, asylum seekers, pending green card applicants, enforced by the U.S. Department of Justice, Immigrant and Employee Rights Section, IER. Guarantees equal rights to make and enforce contracts, leases, jobs, services, regardless of national origin or status, cannot be denied housing, work, or services because I am a recent arrival or waiting on documents. Fair Housing Act extends protection on national origin, ancestry, and disability. Threats, misinformation campaigns, or coordinated evictions targeted immigrants or refugees are federally actionable. Retaliation or coercion, California Civil Code 52.1 Bain Act, right? And then extortion, Penal Code 518 at section extortion, demanding money, sex, or favors under the threats of reporting someone to immigration authorities is a felony, which is what they were doing to me. FEHA 12940 prohibits retaliation against anyone asserting or attempting to assert their civil rights. Intersection with disability and judicial biases. If during my documentation green card process, courts or agencies label me unstable or paranoid, ignore accommodation requests, or discount my testimony because of mental health stigma, they breach ADA Title II, Section 504, and California Government Code 11135, which covers all state-funded governments. So basically, led to loss of job or income, eviction or threatened eviction, risk of homelessness, exploitation tied to documentation status. then responsible parties are violating FEHA Government Code 12940 through 12996, Fair Housing Act 42 USC 3601, UNRRA Act, Civil Code 51, Bain Act 52.1, ADA Titles 1 and 2, INA 274B, Immigration Status Discrimination, 14th Amendment, Denial of Due Process and Equal Protection, SF Administrative Code 12A, 12H, 33A, 3710B. So altogether, this pattern crosses at least 25 major laws across 5 levels of jurisdiction: city, state, federal, civil, federal, criminal, and constitutional. So, police incantation, denial of evidence, or biased response. 18 U.S.C. 24-2, deprivation of rights under color of law. 42 U.S.C. 1983. ADA Title 242 U.S.C. 12132. Section 504 Rehabilitation Act. And Government Code 11135. Constitutional 14th Amendment. Fair Housing Act 42 U.S.C. 3601, Title 5 of, or Title, what is that? I don't know, VI, I don't know what that is, of the Civil Rights Act 42 U.S.C. 2000D, ADA Act Title 2, FEHA 12955, SF Administration Code 12D. They've broken 33 laws, basically. 5 municipal protection laws, 13 state civil and criminal provision laws, 7 federal civil rights disability laws, 4 federal criminal statutes laws, 4 constitutional judicial conduct rules. That's what they've broken, all so that they can take me down. This is literally everything that they broke. And then they were trying to make it seem like as if I was the one that was paranoid and crazy. I'm like, you guys are breaking the law. They were breaking the law. Literally breaking it. Like, what law is there? See, overload in reverse. What law is there? This is not my problem. What they've done to me is not my problem. I'm supposed to be receiving things, and it's like, I can't even rely on the same constitution they're breaking. Like, this is like a fucking lawless motherfucking land. That's why I'm sitting there like, am I the only one this is happening to? So it works in bias. It works in bias. It works the same way. If they don't uphold the law, then that means that people can steal from them, people can break in, people can abuse them, kill them, and get away with it. That's gonna be okay. So if this isn't fixed within the next 6 hours, bruh, then it's gonna be fucking purge season in this bitch. That's it. Everything is motherfucking legal. Everything. That's what's about to happen. That means that none of these motherfuckers who did shit to me are safe. And trust me, I won't be getting blood on my hands. It'll be their own same people. See, that's the natural disaster. Always natural disaster trying to cause me a natural disaster. You see what I'm saying? You see what I was mentioning in the last reading? That's what they want to call luck. Nah, it's fear. That's what it is. It's fear. They're scared. That's what they want to make into, like, they're trying to, exactly. They were trying to make what they can't relax about, what they can't repent about, my luck. That's not my luck. That's not my luck. My luck is when I'm climbing up a mountain and then my hand gives out on a little rock and the rock falls. But luckily, my leg accidentally hitches upon a different rock and I end up stable so I don't fall down. That's my luck. Not whatever the fuck that is, where it is that they think that they can't get away with breaking the law, so they have to cover it up by doing shit for me. Where you're like, oh, quickly, let's give her accommodation. Let's make sure she's safe. Let's know, like, that's not my luck. That's why they think that that's why I'm calm. How am I calm in this situation? They're the ones that make it seem as if that they can produce. This is what it is. They try to make it seem like that's my inner peace. The fact that they can't get away with doing what it is towards me because I'm chosen. No, my inner peace is when I sit there and I'm hanging around Jesus and all the creatures, that benevolent forces that brought me sweet dreams. When I'm sitting with God, that's my inner peace. That's my inner sanctuary. Is God. God is my sanctity. God is my sanctuary. Jesus Christ is my refuge. That's my inner peace. That's where I find peace within myself. I don't find motherfucking peace in this stupid ass fucking world. Or all these friends of the world. Excuse me, Lord Jesus. All these friends of the world. All these false ass friends of the world. Motherfuckers that think that the world just wants to be friends with them so bad. Yeah, curse in reverse. That's where I find my inner peace. In my sweet dreams. In the fact that I can think that maybe one day I will, that this world won't kill me. That these people won't kill me. That I'll be protected by God's grace. That I will survive. That's where I find that's why I'm crying. Because it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. It's overwhelming to think that God would really love me like this. To really protect me like this, especially when I don't feel it here at all. I don't feel it here at all, bro. I don't feel it here at all. I don't feel safe here at all. I don't feel safe here at all. It was fucking dead end of a fucking municipal fucking area. Like this specific fucking area. I don't feel safe here at all. But ironically, it's the same fucking feeling. It's the same fucking feeling that was, what'd you call it? At least the inner peace that I get here, right? That I'm still receiving from God. Even if this fucking city kills me, even if this fucking territory kills me. I know that the bitch who was trying to steal from me, trying to kill me and all that jazz, right? The one who trafficked me and forced me to go out, the original fucking culprit of the whole situation, the one who really did all of this to me, at least that I don't have to suffer by her hand anymore. It's not her hand that I have to suffer by anymore. It's like getting thrown into a pit. It's like getting thrown into a pit by a false slave master energy. Like, at least the snakes will eat me alive and it's not fucking that, you know. They've also stolen from me. Like, this is like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Holding my job prospects has been such a difficult thing. Trying to keep my job, trying to keep everything has been so hard. Yeah, see, homelessness fury. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, look. Bad news. Scheduled illness. Yeah, they were planning on making me sick. All this jazz. Like, bruh, we already knew that. We already talked about this. They were constantly trying to make me sick. Yeah, constantly trying to make me sick, constantly trying to force me to be sick, trying to constantly force me to, like, all the time, like, trying to force me to suffer, cause me fragilities. That's what it is. They wanted me fragile, always wanted me to be fragile. And, like, I was already fragile enough. Like, that's the reality. That's the word. That's the word that this guy wanted to tell me. He was trying to say that I was so fragile, that I gotta get tough. And I'm like, why don't you just fucking kill me, bro? Like, cause I'm not someone who can fucking just, do I look like someone who's like that, bruh? I can't become a whole man out here just to survive. Like, just kill me, bruh. I don't want to be a man. This shit is pissing me off. I don't want to be a man, okay? Just fucking shoot me in the head. Let it be over. Let it be over. Like, what's not understood? Like, do you know how many times I begged for this to be over already? The whole thing is that they want to torture me. I mean, I don't feel tortured. I don't feel tortured. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. There's nothing you can do to me that's worse than the hell that I've lived through. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. When you haven't been fucking beaten up every fucking day, tied up. When you don't know how it feels like to be intimidated every fucking day, every moment of your fucking life. Because I do. I know how it feels like. I know how it feels like to be fucking swung around, thrown out, everything. I've done it. I've been raped. I've already been through it. I'm used to it. I'm fucking used to it. Just fucking kill me. Like, why I keep saying it. I'm used to it. It's what I'm used to. Give me a life that I've never seen before. One of peace. One where I actually get to live my life, where I get to decorate my fucking apartment, where I get to have a bed, a table, dinner, people to eat with. Something I've never been through. Something I've never experienced. They want me to be put in suffering. Every time suffering. Them stereotyping me all the time. Always stereotyping me. Like, I'm tired of it, bruh. You think I moved from, you think I wanted to come to America to be discriminated against as an African? You think I studied business, finance, and business law so that people can fucking abuse my authority and steal from my company? Like, see, it's not fair. It's not fair. I just don't, they're like, you can't be fragile. Like, I'm fragile. Of course. I'm a 5'4" fucking woman. I'm fragile as shit. I've come from a fucking difficult background. I'm worn out. I'm worn the fuck out, man. I'm worn out. Man, whenever I'm trying to fucking do my job and I'm seeing stars, man. As I do my job, I'm worn the fuck out. People look at me, you're still young, bruh. Are you like, does it take me dying at my age for you to understand that my youth means nothing at this point? My youth does nothing for me at this point. I've been saying since I was 12 years old that I felt 60 years old. I felt 80 years old. I'm fragile as shit. I feel like an old lady. My bones are all cracking. Like, I'm struggling to fucking eat, walk, survive. Like, everything is so hard for me. Like, disability is no fucking joke. I'm literally disabled, but I'm still going. And people still look at me like I'm some youthful fucking princess disturbance. You see, like I'm some fucking youthful I'm like, you're stereotyping the ever-living fuck out of me. And it's like, let me regain my strength. Let me just regain my fucking authority. Let me regain my power. They don't want me. They want to break me down. They want to hurt me. They want to do this and that to me. They want to make me suffer. They want to torture me all the time. Like, bruh. Like, see, that's what they're trying to call in the name of justice. That's what they want to call justice. Of course, I'm not stressed out. Why would I be stressed out? Do you think I haven't been threatened with fucking homelessness before? You think I haven't been threatened with homelessness before? You think I haven't been fucking, thrown out of the street before? Like, how many times did I say this? You think I haven't been homeless before? That's what this is. That's what this is. You think I haven't been homeless before? That's the dead end. You think I haven't been fucking homeless before? I'm really like, because I'm so tired of it. That I'm so tired of people like, they want to disturb me and they want to be stubborn about it. Like, they want to force me to suffer. They want to, like, oh my gosh, bro. You know, there was a girl in Japan, right? And they kidnapped her, one of her schoolmates, about 60 people, 60 students kidnapped her, locked her up in a basement and tortured her. No, it was for 60 days. It was for about 2 months. About, 10 or so classmates tortured that poor Japanese girl for 2 months. I mean, it wasn't her that appeared to me on some grudge energy. For 2 months, they locked her up in a basement and tortured her. And people still want to why do they do it? Why? Because they're fucking evil fucking assholes. They don't care about reason. When is that going to be obvious? When is that going to be clear? Archangel Michael, please make that clear. These people do not care about reason. They do not care about reason. They do not care about morality. They do not care about judgment. They don't care about justice. They don't care about authority. They don't care about jobs. They don't care about wealth. They don't care about anything. They don't care. They're like, it's like they're possessed. They feel a need to project and fucking put out their energy to force people to be tortured. It's like someone who's lustful over, it's like someone who wants to see someone with their skin cut open. They want to rip their guts open. They want to torture. They want to cut them up. That's their energy. That's what they want. They want people they want to cut people open. They want to put them in their basement. They want to torture them so that they can feel, what is it called? A sense of relief. They want to feel relieved. That's what it is. They want to relieve themselves off of their lust. They want to relieve themselves off of their murder, lust, their bloodlust. They want to relieve themselves. You know what? I'm starting to really recognize what Allah was meaning by taking a piss on your head type of energy. You want to cover your hair so that they don't take a piss on your head. So they're not trying to relieve themselves. Well, not take a piss. So you know what I'm trying to say here. So they don't try to relieve themselves by putting bounty on you. That's why you want to cover your hair or head. I think it's more about covering, like making sure that you don't expose those that you network and engage with. It's keeping privacy. Basically, keep yourself private so that then people don't attempt to put, or individuals don't attempt to put bounty on your head type situation, so that you won't be bountied on. But didn't I do that? But that's already done. Yeah, that's already done. Like, what the heck? And they're still trying to put bounty on my head. It's because of the stereotype. It's like, even if I, yeah, exactly. Collaboration, backup, unity, see, and enhancement. So it's a back to sender. Oh, so all of this is being returned back to sender because I've done what it is that I was asked to do so that this wouldn't happen. Isn't it? Yeah, I've done what I was supposed to do so this wouldn't happen. Yeah, exactly. Mask accident. What is that? Perseverance, live and learn, strategy, adventure, alliance, real estate in reverse, commitment, marriage, commitment, real estate in reverse, blessings in reverse, aid. Wealth, marriage, blessings, aid. Yeah, good news. These are all upright. Stubbornness, natural disaster. So they're not seeing the warnings come to them. So this is one of those moments where it's like, how do I explain this? Like they're projecting their upcoming karma onto me kind of energy, and I'm empathetically feeling it. So what I'm going through is what's happening to them, but 10 times worse kind of energy. And I'm so hungry, y'all. What is this hugga about, Holy Spirit? Am I actually hungry for food, or is it like, yeah, they want to make me feel lonely or alone, as if like isolated or something like that. I don't really give a fuck, bro. That's what's really, see, that's what I mean. So why am I feeling it? Because is it that they're about to be homeless? See, this is where I don't want to do no premonition nonsense. I don't want to premonition something that isn't real. I'm gonna get a confession, a wealthy apology, or something like that. What is this about, Holy Spirit? What is going on here, Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father? What's going on here, Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father? The world in reverse, death in reverse. So the snake, I'd be like, okay, so the snake wants to be immortal. We've been through this before. How many times have we been through this before? The snake wants to be immortal or something. The snake wants to be immortal. Yeah, the narcissistic snake wants to be immortal. Or they're trying to make it seem like they're invincible is what it is. They're trying to make it seem like they're invincible. That's what it is. They want to make it seem like they're invincible. Yeah, that's what it is. That's it. Like they just, oh my goodness, bro. Ah! That's what I'm saying. They want to make it seem like they're invincible against God. That's what it is. They want to make it seem like they're invincible against God. Yeah, there it is. That's it. That's all it is. That's the only thing that they think that they can do is everything that they're trying to do has to do with them trying to make it seem like they're invincible against God. Like they can do anything that they fucking want to anyone that they want and never get caught up for it and never get punished for it. Ever. How many times must I say this? They're trying to be the Princess of Pentacles in reverse energy. Princess of Pentacles in reverse energy is like someone who makes people believe or tries to make people believe that they're like I don't know how to say this. Oh, they are frustrated. I don't know how to say it. Oh, like I don't know how to say it because it's not me. It's hard for me to explain things that I'm not, okay? It's hard for me to explain things that I'm not. I'm not a fucking crazy bitch. So I wouldn't fucking know what the fuck it feels like to be a crazy bitch. I wouldn't know. It takes a lot of fucking deep ass research, okay? Straight up pissing me off. Give me a second. Yeah, wannabe thugs. You see what I'm saying? They always act like they got something available, like they got something available, like they have something available, but they don't. That's the energy. They always want to act like something is available for them to produce, like something is available for them, like it's available for them and it's only available for them, it's only ever available. That's what they always want. It's like so fucking crazy, bro. Pride in reverse. I knew it. It's because they can't uphold no fucking pride. They're in the vendor. Like, I don't know how to explain this, man. Like, we're already suffering, man. Like, God, have mercy, please. We're already suffering enough, and then they want to like project all their shit like we're not suffering. That's what's getting to me. Like, it's really getting to me. Like it's hurting me. It's causing me to feel more and more fragile. Like I'm not. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm like it's making me suffer more and more and more and more and more. It's not granting me any hope. It's not granting me any justice. It's not granting me any kind of fucking resolution or elevation or relief. It's not granting me any relief. That's why it's such a dead end in a situation, is that they act like they have some sort of relief or networks of relief, or that they got something to relieve people with, or as if that they can relieve people through, that they want to be a third party relief system for people. They want to act like they can relieve people off of things, and it's like they want to fucking force people to feel as if that, oh, like they're such a relieving fucking person, like they just got all this shit, like it's all losses and losses and losses and losses and sorrows and damage with them. Like, you can't even sit here and fucking think of, like, a fucking future with yourself. Like, collective, like, it's hard for me to think of a future with myself in a situation, just by myself in a situation. Because they're so fucking, like, they're so fucking intrusive all up in my fucking business, all up in everybody's fucking energy, all up just so fucking irritating, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, like, oh, fucking useless. Just so fucking useless. They're fucking useless, bro. They're so fucking useless. They're so useless. Lord Jesus Christ. That person is so useless. Finally. They want people to be sick with fear of homelessness, to act as if that's the kind of people they want to attract. They want to attract people who are sick with the fear of homelessness and then extort them. trying to put them down and then trying to make them afraid, and they want everybody to be so afraid of homelessness and not being the energy of attracting opportunities and attracting hope and attracting positivity and promises and stability, and they're constantly projecting on people fear of homelessness, like as if they're so fucking needed, like they're so fucking necessary. Like they're like as if that there isn't enough fucking housing, or that there isn't enough fucking jobs, or there isn't enough fucking all the fucking time. All the fucking time. They're always fucking like lying and like trying to fucking harass people all the fucking time. Like it hurts. It causes hurts. It causes pain. It causes damage. Now people are actually suffering through it. Like people are actually suffering the damages that they've caused. They're always acting like they got, like, that's what it is, that they're trying to falsify relief or funds for relief, or falsify evidence of relief, or trying to act like they're relieving people. And this is the same thing. It's like a whole trap. It's a whole relief-based trap, like a trap to make people feel like they're about to get relieved or elevated in a certain circumstance or situation, when they actually get trapped into an extortive regime or whatever the fuck it is. And it's constantly like that. It's constantly like that. Alliance in reverse, exactly. A disturbance bully. You see? That's what they do. They always act like people. This is the same thing with the stock market. Same thing. It's like they force people to gamble their fate or something. They try to see bully homelessness. They like literally they force people to gamble their fate. Like they gamble people's fate for them on the behalf of them. They gamble their own fate as if that it is leverage of other people's fate on the behalf of others. That's the fraud. They act like other people gave them jurisdiction over their fate to gamble it away. That's what it is. And they assume authority over relief. And now it's all being given to God. Yeah, that's it. They literally assume a gamble of other people. They gamble in other people's names. They gamble literally in other people's names. As if that they're going to provide relief for others or for themselves or for whatever the fuck it is. The good news is here finally. They literally are such a what do people call it nowadays? Blessing blocker. They're such a fucking blessing blocker. Yeah, they've been cited. This is upright. Mystery, triumph, imagination, collaboration, fury. There it is. They're projecting. They're like, because they keep losing, like, people are losing faith in them, or it's like people aren't putting their fate in their hands or something. People aren't recognizing them as faithful, or they're not leaving their fate in their hands or something like that. They're trying to avoid a nightmare by trying to cause people to live in that. They're trying to torture people with their own nightmare of being homeless. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, but the God's victory in the situation isn't that people are being tortured with homelessness that somebody else is scared of feeling. You see what I'm saying? God's victory in the situation is a mystery that's coming up. It's not going to be like announced or anything like that until God decides. Yeah, exactly. Saving in reverse with readiness. Yeah, because they were like, it was like they were stopping people from saving. They were trying to stop people from, like, like, that's what it is, because they didn't save anything. They weren't there for people. I don't like who gives a fuck? Bro, you see how useless they are, man. This is what I'm talking about. They're not my friend where I'm going to be sitting here giving them fucking excuses. They're not someone that I would give. What the fuck is this? All the time. They're projecting as if people will excuse them. That's what it is. They keep on trying to project like as if that they have power over people's like feelings and emotions to now excuse them. They always want people to excuse them, give them excuses all the time. They're trying to force people to excuse them, give them apologies and whatever, forgive. I don't give a fuck. They're gonna get ran the fuck over. They will get ran over. Yeah, that's it. Eternal love evidence confinements, you see? They were trying to act like as if that they were the ones suffering something. Literally, trying to like that's the thing. It's like they were always trying to act like they were the ones suffering for something. Like trying to suffer something. I don't know what the fuck it is. I said I don't know what the fuck it is because I don't give a fuck. They want to control what people are ready for, what people aren't ready for, what people are arranging in their life, what people are preparing for. They're always trying to control. They're so fucking, like, what you call it, possessive. They want to be possessive over people's realities, profits, gains, attainments, gifts, justice, feelings, friendships, hope, love, joy, business, like future. Like, God forbid you're actually becoming a millionaire in their midst. No, that's impossible. They can't see you be a millionaire and not pretend to be your friend to try and now excavate your business and then steal from you your stability. Like, that's literally what they do. Like, God forbid you actually have secure friendships here. Without them, it's impossible. That's what they want. They always want to make it seem like, oh, you're about to eat dinner. Can they have some? That's the thing. Begging ass energy, homeless ass energy. You're paying rent. Can they have some? You're paying taxes. Can they have some? You're eating can they have some? All the time. Can they have some? All the time. All the time. Always trying to act like they need some assistance, putting their hand out with their handout. Always trying to, this is what the handout energy is. They're always trying to look for a handout. Always. They're always looking for a handout. Always trying to see who give them a handout, who is not going to give them a handout, who will help them, who will not help them, type shit. Who's going to be there for them, who they can lie on, who they can make seem as if that they're being tortured by, who they can, all the time. It's never a safe fucking moment around that bitch. Yeah, like I said, fate in reverse with merit making in reverse. They're not fated for any kind of mercy. Mercy is here. Kindness, charity, and aid is here for the divine collective. Those that are chosen. Those that are with the Most High. Those who worship God. Those who praise Jesus Christ. Those who are one with the Most High God. Those who are christened. Those who are chosen. Earth angels. Collective consciousness. Those that are in Christ consciousness. Those that are with the Most High. Those who praise Allah. Those are the only ones getting any mercy right now. They are not fated to receive it. And they're under judgment. Trying to throw judgment on others. Trying to act like judgment, like as if that they would pass. This is the thing. They're acting like as if that they had already passed judgment is what it is. That's what it's getting to me. Is like they're acting like they've already passed judgment. I just said that they've broken 33 just normal laws here in the city. Them and everybody that they surrounded themselves with, and everybody who agreed with them, and everybody who worked with them, everybody who got coerced by them, everybody who coerced them, all of those people, all those individuals who were busy calling me bitch this, bitch that, calling me whore this, whore that, prostitute this, prostitute, trying to intimidate me, all the way for me to lose my job, all the way till I got evicted, all the way, broke 33 federal fucking laws. So I don't know what the fuck they think they're passing by, that they think they're not gonna go to jail for, what they think that they're gonna beg for forgiveness, a handout for, whatever the fuck it is that they thought they were gonna indulge in, whatever the fuck they thought that they could get, whatever they thought that they could. I just want to make it clear, they broke 33 real fucking laws. The divine is not giving them any real motherfucking mercy, because the spiritual laws that they broke are fucking uncountable. They're going to fucking hell. I don't know how many times I must say this, but they were already going to hell before I came here, and they already knew that. They already knew that. When I came through saying that I'm the Empress, that I was the first and last, and that was it, that I'd be motherfucking damned if an innocent child suffers ever again because of these people. That I'd be fucking damned. Do you know what that means? That I will meet them in hell. I'll be the one to go to hell to torture them. Do you understand me? It'll be me. And you have to understand that that's how I became the queen of hell. Because I didn't do shit to these people, like I said. There'll be no fucking escape from the Gehenna that they will live. If I, an innocent person, me as a child, was forced to go through that torture with no fault of my own, nothing I've ever done, and I turned away from it to go directly to God, then there will be no fucking mercy for them. They wanted the attention on them, so now the attention is on them. And they will be confined. There's no motherfucking tolerance for this kind of behavior, for that kind of behavior. There's no tolerance for that kind of behavior. Especially not in heaven. There's no tolerance for that kind of behavior. There's no tolerance on hypocrisy. There's no tolerance on lust. There's no tolerance on false justice, fraud, lying, disturbing people's peace. There's no kind of tolerance for it. There's no kind of tolerance for immoral behavior, immoral action, immoral conduct, immorality in general. Abusing authority, abusing God's children, there's no fucking tolerance for it. You must not understand. I don't care how much you beat me up, how much you torture me, how much you try to kill me, how much you try to make me suffer, I don't give a fuck. You must not understand that whatever the fuck you put out comes back to you 10 times fold. It can be good or bad. You choose. And your choice was fucking made. You can try and discriminate against me all the fuck you want. Go ahead, keep fucking going. Keep lying. Keep that same motherfucking energy. That's law. Just remember that God is good always. God, the Most High, is good forever. They can try and mask their codependency all they fucking want. They can try and force whatever the fuck they want on people all they fucking want. It'll just be more laws they'll break, more felony convictions, more time in prison, and more time in hell. That's all it will be. They think there's no difference between 5 years and 30 years. They think that there's no difference between 30 years and 100 years. They really think that there's no motherfucking difference between 100 years and 1,000 years. 1/11/11. Yeah, they were committed to making sure I receive no kind of support. They were committed to making sure I was to never receive any support. That's what it was. Everything that they did was to make sure that I never got any support. Everything they did was to make sure that I never got any assistance. Everything that they did, complied to, made sure of, was to make sure that I would end up dead. They staked their whole fucking lives and souls for it. Now justice is coming through. Because they want to act like they're tired of the conflict. They're tired of the drama. I don't know what the fuck to say. It's too fucking late. They should have been tired of their fucking dumbass drama before they came after me. Before they did all this shit to me. Motherfuckers want to wait until I die so then they can act as if that they were innocent type situation. I already saw that coming. I'm tired of it. They stereotyped me so fucking bad to every degree, to every fucking level. Like they tried to piss on my name, shit on my name. Try to stop me from succeeding in every fucking way, mannerism whatsoever. Ever since I fucking, like, dude, ever since I was born, bro, like, I just... It's like, I just want what... I just want to be... Dude, I don't even know anymore what I fucking want anymore. At this point, like, I don't know anymore. Like, thou shalt not need, thou shalt not want. Like, what is it that I could ever, like, ask for or want? I don't even know anymore what I could have, what I couldn't have. This fucking place is a nightmare. I can't even fucking take out my trash properly because I'm fucking petrified up in this bitch. Fucking petrified, man. I don't know where to go or how to do anything because I'm so fucking broken down. I'm so fucking fragile and shit. And they want to discriminate against me for that too. Like, I'm supposed to feel bad about it. Like, how am I going to feel bad that somebody bullied me all the way to feeling suicidal? Like, that's not for me to feel bad about. How am I guilty for that? I'm not guilty for that. I'm not guilty for why somebody decided to come and try and kill me. You know how crazy that looks? Imagine trying to make, like, a victim feel guilty. Like, that's literally victim blaming, victim shaming. Like, I unfortunately became a victim. How am I going to feel guilty for that? How am I going to feel ashamed of that? They're the ones that should be ashamed. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should feel so fucking guilty of themselves. But they're trying to act stubborn. They don't want to feel guilty. They don't want to feel ashamed. So they're trying to throw all their shame, all their guilt onto me, as if I'm not victim enough. As if I haven't suffered enough. That's why I'm praying. Because it's really like I haven't suffered enough. Like, for real. What is that? What was that feeling? Like, I'm not the one that should be feeling tortured by my actions. I only did what was right. I really only did what was right. I only did what I was supposed to. I only stood up for myself. And that's what they're seeing as a protest. That's what it is. That's what they're seeing as a protest, what they're seeing as like a civil rights action, standing up for my civil rights. I didn't realize that that's what I was doing, standing up for my rights, standing up for who I am as a person. I didn't realize that they were discriminating against me because I stood up for who I am, because I can make sure that who I am is who I am, that I can show proof that what I do is what I do. I didn't realize this until now, that they were genuinely discriminating against me because I've already provided proof, evidence, and resources enough to show that who I am is who I am, and what I've worked for has been begotten by honest good deeds. I worked my ass off for my money. I worked my ass off for my money. I'm fragile and fucking weak because I fucking work 24/7. Because I fucking work my ass off. But I've been working ever since I was 5 years old, and I've got proof of it. I didn't realize that they were trying to destroy all the evidence of my hard work because as if it would make them look bad. No, it's because they were trying to destroy my civil liberties. But if it were them though, if their papers were gonna be checked, if their resources were gonna be checked, if they got under investigation, if people discriminated against them and stereotyped them for what they already did and asked them for proof and evidence of everything that they did and how they got it, then look at what they are. Look at what they do. Look how they act. It's so fucking obvious. It's so fucking obvious. Their stealing is obvious. Their fucking misconduct is obvious. Their moral injustice is obvious. Everything that they do is so fucking evil, man. But I get discriminated against because I'm not evil. Because I'm genuinely God's child. Because I genuinely worship Allah. I genuinely worship the Most High God. I genuinely worship God. Because I genuinely stand up for who I am. Because I've got proof and evidence that I've been doing this since I was a child. That I never stopped. That all I ever did was discover more and more and more about God. And I brought forth good news about it. But everything that I survived wasn't by luck, but by His hand. And that the luck that I received was then earned by me. I earned my luck. I earned my dharma. I'm just so tired of going through this now. Like, honestly, I can't wait till I'm fucking 30 at this point. Like I just want it to be over so bad, bro. My fucking 20s are so shit, bro. I mean, yeah, there's been good times and all, but like, damn. Like, fuck, dude, like. 20s suck ass. Like, I thought it was bad when I was fucking 13, but fuck, dude. This shit is a fucking nightmare. I remember this one old lady literally looked at me in the eyes and said it was gonna get worse. I was like, bro, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Honestly. Honestly, hell nah. I'm not doing this shit with y'all. I'm not doing this shit, bruh. You know, I was planning on retiring 2 years from now. Cause that's how much shit I've been through. I'm just genuinely tired. I'm genuinely tired. I've been working since I was 5 years old. I'm tired. Bro, I'm so fucking tired, bro. I was doing inventory at the age of 6. Like, I don't think any child should be doing inventory at the age of 6. That shit is a nightmare. That shit is a fucking nightmare. Is the difference between, you know, doing workmanship and doing something creative and crafty at that age. But me, I was calculating fucking profit points of fucking medicinal equipment. That's not fair. That's not fair. Like, come on. That's not fair. Like, you know, I didn't, you know what I mean? And people want to look at me like, oh, she's faking her experience. Bro, you think I want to fake this shit? You think I'm not mentally unstable from that shit, bro? Where do you think my depression comes from? From doing what? You know what I mean? I suffered, bro. I suffered. Like, it wasn't a joke. Like, I had fucking 4 friends that I wasn't even allowed to talk to. I wasn't even allowed to hang out with them because I was busy fucking Islamia, work, home, beating. Islamia, work, home, beating. Islamia, work, home, beating. Like, every time. No rest. No rest. Then I got fucking pregnant. I don't even know where the child came from. At that point, I really thought I was Mary Magdalene because I was like, what the fuck? How am I pregnant? I don't even remember the rape happening. At that point, there was then an abortion, a miscarriage. Because I just didn't understand what the fuck was going on. By that time, then I don't even know. By that time, I had to get another job. I was already doing fucking translating documents. I was translating documents at the age of 9, 10, working for these motherfucking embassies. You think I got paid? Hell no. I didn't even get new shoes until I was 13. Like, honestly, that I paid for. They weren't even the shoes that I wanted. Because the bitch was like, hey, give me the money, maybe you hold it. And then she bought fucking $20 shoes. And then took the rest of my money. And then it wasn't even shoes that I fucking want. I couldn't even wear. She even gave the shoes away after a week, bruh. I'm just, like, the shit is a fucking nightmare. You think that I wanted to go through that? You think that's fucking life experience? Huh? You think that's good? You think that's what builds fucking character? Huh? That shit was a fucking nightmare. It made me weak. It made me irresolute. Okay? It made me fragile as fuck. I cry every day because of this shit, man. I cry every day. I'm depressed as fuck because of it. That shit does not build character. Why do people think abusing children builds character? I don't understand. Abusing children does nothing for them. It hurts them. And then why is that not being clear? If someone is abusing their child, it's because they don't love them. Why is that not clear? It's because they're trying to torture the poor fucking kid. Not because they care about the child. They want them to be fucking strong when they're an adult. That shit doesn't work. You're supposed to love your children. See, you're supposed to love your children. You're supposed to take care of them. You're supposed to be authentic with them. You're supposed to give them love and compassion. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anybody went through child abuse when they were a kid. I'm sorry if you felt like fucking mistreated growing up, because it did not make you stronger. How many times do I have to say this? It made you weaker. It made you weak in your mind, body, spirit, and you had to take responsibility to strengthen yourself. And if you are an adult now, and if you don't take that responsibility, then you're letting yourself down. You're letting your inner child down. How do you not see that? How do you not see your own poor fucking kid's self-suffering? How do you not bring yourself to justice? How do you not stand up for your rights? How do you keep on perpetuating the imbalance that you know was caused onto you, onto others? Do you not see how that's torturing yourself? Do you not see the hell that you're bringing about yourself? I say that they're fucking useless, bro. They're fucking useless, bro, Jesus. They're useless, brother. They're fucking useless, brother. They don't care. They don't care about themselves. They don't care. They don't care about what's going on. They don't care. That shit is fucking useless. That shit is crazy. I don't know how many years you have to suffer being alive for you to understand that it's your responsibility to take responsibility for your own life. You must, if you want to cause people to suffer. Was it not enough what you went through in your childhood? You want to go through it again? You want to go through it again and again and again? You want to keep coming back to this life suffering the same fate over and over and over again until you truly understand that maybe it's your responsibility to take care of yourself? Now, why the fuck would we reincarnate you when we can just send you to hell forever? Why the fuck would we bring you up to heaven? For what? To cause the same damage that you did onto yourself to us? They say to pity the fool, but these motherfuckers are not fools, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. They're not fools. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Collective, Jesus is sending all their shit back. All their prayers, false prayers, all their false vocations, all their lies and dissatisfying bullshit and whatever the fuck that is. God is sending that shit right back. Literally, he's sending it right back. Eight of wands in reverse with the king of wands. He's sending it right back. Yeah. Yeah, there's death to whatever romanticism that they were trying to project about them being upright in any way whatsoever. Their masks are falling. That's it. People are going to see them for exactly who they are. People are not going to trust them. People are going to see them for exactly who they are. Yeah, exactly. They're going to see them as extortionists, people who extortion people. They're going to see them as wannabe slave owners. Yeah, that deprive themselves off of any joy and happiness. That's what it is. People are going to start suing them for breaking constitutional laws and rights. Yeah, the justice system is stepping in now. Because they're not going, they're gaining strength. Justice system is gaining strength now. Because they're seeing the truth about the situation, how they've been trying to cause extortion, trying to make people slaves in, covertly assigning systems onto individuals to coerce them into slavery. Yeah, planning around people's fates and destinies and wealth and monetary exchanges, stealing data and information, coercing people through data and information exchanges, falsifying data information exchanges, falsifying input, output, profit. They're also getting caught by the IRS for not paying taxes or not paying enough taxes or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. It's a tower. Because they were trying to coerce people to use extortion tactics against federal lawsuits and federal governments in order to destabilize the federal constitution. Yeah. Destiny is now here for me. Amen. Finally, they were trying to block destiny by coming in between people's progress. It was like crazy. It was like they were trying to establish a reality in people's journey. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they were trying to establish a false market amongst the people's journey. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like that's extortion. They were trying to extort people, basically. They were trying to extort me. Let's just say me. They were trying to extort me. They were trying to make it seem like, yeah, they were trying to extort me. Origin in reverse schedule, yeah. They were trying to extort me, trying to premonition me being homeless, trying to discourage good news. Yeah, but it's already here. Basically, God is saying that I can rest. That He's coming through. He's coming. God is already here. Yeah. That their strategy was to discourage any kind of to discourage any kind of movement forward or getting away from a situation or forcing me to stay, basically causing there to be trying to extort me. Basically they were trying to extort me. Yeah and that to them it was a nightmare for me to stand up for my rights or something, for me to know my rights or something. But I already knew my rights. So that's the thing. I always knew my rights. I was just trying to move away quietly, but they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me move away quietly. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't let me move quietly. They wouldn't let me move on. They wouldn't let me be relieved of myself. They wouldn't, like, literally adventure. They wouldn't let me just move forward. Even when God would help me move forward, they caused me injury anyways. Like they caused me issues anyways. Like it was all a part of their little plan. It was all a part of their little plan. They thought that they wouldn't get caught up working together. You see what I'm saying? They thought that they wouldn't get caught up working together, as if that they weren't working with each other, as if that they weren't part of like this the same organization. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a trap. They thought that it's like that's another coercion and retaliation thing. That's coercion and retaliation. Is that if there were to be an investigation about how everybody is linked together, they would try and retaliate by trying to make it seem as if that, which makes them guilty as hell. It made them guilty as hell. It made them so guilty. They're being seen as guilty. Like there was no kind of conflict in the situation, like at all. Yeah, they're being seen as the enemy now, and they're going through a nightmare. Yeah, they were trying to abuse my immunity of prosecution. Basically, I've got immunity when it comes to prosecution. You can't prosecute me. I've already been through this a billion times. You know how many people have tried to prosecute me in my life? You know how many people that have tried to lie about me? Like I said, I've got immunity. I'm immune to it. See, indulgence in reverse. There's just no way that you can make me feel prosecuted in a way. Whether or not you try and lie to me or lie to others about me, there's just no way that I would feel prosecuted. To me, you just look crazy. To me, you look crazy as fuck. And then when that's the thing, when people try to use other people to prosecute me or to make it seem as if that I could be prosecuted, right? Those people are coerced into the same false reality, false narrative that person is in. Now all of them look crazy. Like it doesn't make any difference to me. I don't feel prosecuted. Justice is here. I just don't feel prosecuted. See, prosecution, like they've already put me in jail for no reason once. Like Do you know how crazy that shit was? The act of following up or pursuing something until completion. In law specifically, the act of pursuing legal proceedings against someone for a crime. The act of pursuing legal proceedings against someone for a crime. I don't feel pursued in legal proceedings against myself for a crime. I never, especially one that I never committed. I don't feel like there's any real crime that I could have committed that would have had me in any kind of prosecution. I'm not to be prosecuted. Touch not my anointed one. Exactly, live and learn. That's not my energy. That's theirs. They are being, pursued in legal action against them for a crime that they have committed. They are being pursued legally for a crime that they've committed. Yeah, they're prosecuting their friends, whatever it is that the friends see. That's why they wanted to make it seem like they were friends with the world. Those individuals and the people, the worldly energies and all of those are all being prosecuted. They're all being prosecuted. There are many, many, many legal proceedings against them for crimes, many crimes that they've committed. Against me, against the state, against the federal, against the country. Not to mention the crimes that they've also forced their country to commit against other countries. Day by day, America and those that have been committing crimes in America are looking guiltier and guiltier for committing crimes against the entirety of the planet Earth, as in against China, against Russia, against Africa, against Japan, against the Middle East, against Palestine. And those individuals are getting prosecuted for it. I need to reset my deck. Y'all have never seen a whole country get prosecuted? Remember in Japan what happened with Hiroshima and Nagasaki? I'm willing to die for God. I'm also willing to live for God. So, yeah. What do I care? I know all the children and all the innocent people will be in heaven. What would I care? Why would I give a fuck if I die or not? All I know is that I'm not going to be tortured in hell for all eternity like them. All I know, and they can try and lie about it and feel and feel false comfort and whatever the fuck that they want, but that's none of my business. Because whenever the time comes, and it'll be here very soon, then that smile, that smirk, that laugh will be stripped right off. And it won't be funny anymore. So what do I care? I'm not the one who's going to be suffering. And the children aren't going to be the ones that are suffering. Day by day, individuals are looking more and more guilty. Strategy, see. Luck. Promise. Coach. Dharma. Yeah. Mystery. Yeah. They can be arrogant all they want. Selfish all they want. That makes no fucking difference to me. It's not prosecuting me. I'm not the one that's prosecuted. They can try and throw me out, destroy all my things, kill my cat, kill me, make me homeless, torture me. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't fucking matter to me. They're the ones with blood on their hands. They're the ones that are guilty. When is that going to be understood? They're the ones that are torturing themselves. It doesn't matter to me. I might be scared out of my wits' end about what's going to happen to me. I might be shaking. I might be terrified. But at least I feel safe with God. At least I feel sane. At least I feel stable. At least I feel happy. I might be going through a fucking nightmare. I may be suffering outside, but inside I am the happiest fucking girl alive. Trust. I might be crying outside, but inside I am laughing my ass off. I'm straight up screaming. So yeah. They were projecting on me that I was paranoid, as if that I was paranoid that they were causing conflict against me as a form to retaliate, so that they wouldn't be seen as doing exploitative measures against me, so that they would, yeah, collaborate with each other to, yeah, to be my enemy. That was their whole plan, to cause disturbances in my private life and to disrupt my privacy, so that then they could ambush me, basically. They were trying to ambush me by causing deliberate disturbances in my private life. And so that I wouldn't be able to go anywhere and do anything, so that they could have time to plan this ambush. That they would stop me from getting any kind of assistance. So you guys, if I'm dead, you know what to do. Know that I didn't kill myself. Because remember the last time, I will not kill myself. I simply will not kill myself. Even if I'm on the ledge and I'm right there. Just know it wasn't me. Just know it wasn't me. So if I go missing or anything like that, you guys know the protocol. It's these psychos again. I don't know why I keep going through this. That's the thing. I genuinely don't know why. It's like everywhere, it's like an extortion trap. It's like if you didn't grow up with like a family that was well off or something in America, and you didn't have like a, you know what I mean? Like basically that, then that would be it for you. They try to use you as some sort of pawn. But it's crazy, is those same families, like basically it's like if you're not a pawn in these like their games or something like that, then you gotta work with them. You know what I mean? You gotta, yeah, basically. If you're not a pawn in their game, then they are, what'd you call it? But that's the thing about it, is like they're trying to make it seem like that's how the construct of the reality works or something. I don't know how to explain this to you, bro. How do I fucking explain this? They want to make it seem like, oh, like everything is always against you all the time. Oh, everything is always so bad all the time. But it's them. It's them. It's only them that's doing that. It's only them that's doing that. It's only them that's doing that. It's like 4 people. It would be like 4 or 5 people. It would be like 10 people. But they'll always try to make, oh, you're suffering all the time. Like all the time, like that. It'll be like 20 people, but they're trying to act like they got the power of 1 billion people. They'll try to act like they got the power of 10 billion people, like type shit. It's always like some, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like there it is, evidence, stress, libation. There it is. They're being cited now. Their whole thing was to make it seem like they were isolating, like nobody was, like, ah, no one is ever gonna help you. You're always gonna suffer. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. You're always gonna suffer for all eternity because I want you to, but I'm not a bully. That's their ass all the time. You're the one that's gonna be suffering for all eternity because I said so, but I'm not an evil bitch. That's them all the time. I want you to suffer everything that I ever went through all the time, but I'm not resentful. That's them. All the time. My mommy left me when I was 6 and now I hate you. That's them all the time. Like, it's always something. I fucked the wrong nigga and now I have 50,000 children and I can't take care of them and it's your fault, bitch. That's them all the time. All the time. Like, all the fucking time, man. All the time. I can't stand the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you do your hair, the way you do this, the way you do that, the fact that you work all the time, the fact that you actually take care of children, the fact that you actually love yourself, the fact that you actually want to make the world a better place, the fact that, I hate that. I hate it so much. I think you should suffer for all eternity all the time. I want to be the problem in your life. I want to be the hellscape in your life. I want to cause you issues all the time. I want you to suffer. 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 But I'm not an evil bitch. But I'm not an evil bitch. But I'm not a bad person. Like, what the fuck? All the time. Like, make it make fucking sense. Pick a lane. Be an evil bitch or don't. Why can't you just be jealous of me, huh? Why can't you just be jealous? Why don't you just post up? Why don't we just fight? Why don't we just fight? Oh, it's because you're scared of me? It's because I want you to be scared of me. I want you to be scared of me. I want you to be scared of me. I want you to be scared because I'm so fucking insecure about my life. But wait, no, I'm not insecure. I'm not a crazy bitch. I'm not a bad person. Like, make up your fucking mind. Like, make up your fucking mind, man. Make it up. Like, decide. I think the way that you do things are weird. I think that the way that you do things are weird, and I don't like that. And I don't like that. I think you should die because of it. Like, bitch, for real? But I'm not an evil bitch. I'm not discriminating. Like, and I'm the one with the fucking problem? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, make it make fucking sense. Make it make fucking sense, bro. No, actually, make it make sense. It's not fair that you have a boyfriend and you have a job and that you work really hard in school. It's not fair. It's not fair that you really did everything that you were supposed to and you really focused on everything you were supposed. Not fair because it's not fair because I said so, because it's not fair and I think you deserve to be homeless because of it. Like, seriously? It could have been me, but I'm not jealous. Right. Finally, see, mercy, charity, kindness. They always want to abuse it. See, curse, good news in reverse, vow in reverse, marriage in reverse, family in reverse. Yeah, the curse reversed because it's going back to sender. Because it's like, no one should be helping you. No one should be helping you. You're supposed to live a lonely, miserable life like me, but I'm not lonely and miserable. What? I'm not lonely. I just want you to live a lonely and miserable life forever. I don't want you to ever have friends or family or anything like that. You don't deserve it because I don't like you. I'm not discriminating, though. All the time. Like, all the time. Like, I could just be eating my soup. Like, I literally would make fucking cream chowder soup. I'm just making my cream chowder fucking soup. No! Ew! You're so fucking repulsive! You're so fucking disgusting! I hate everything you do! Everything you touch! I hate it! I hope you die! I hope you... Like, all the time. But I'm not a hater! Like, how is it that I'm the one that sounds crazy when that's what the fuck they do all the time? That's what they're doing all the fucking time. So whenever you're like, you're being a hater. What? No, I'm not a hater. She just hates me. She's the one that hates me. She hates me. She's always stalking me. She's always trying to... I want her to stop me so that I can prove that she's an evil person. But she's not... I know she's not an evil person, but I'm trying to prove it. I'm trying to prove that she's an evil person. I'm trying to prove it. I want her to be an evil... I want everybody to look at her like how I see her. I want everybody to look at her like how I see her. I want everybody to see her like a bad person because I'm a bad person, but I'm not a bad person, but I'm just insecure, but I'm not insecure. All the time. Like, fuck. All the time. Like, give me a fucking break, bruh. What do you think is really torturing me? Huh? You think it's what you're doing? Or how you sound doing what you're doing? Because that's what it is that's making it. That's what it is that they're trying to claim as me being stubborn. You see how she's covering? They're trying to claim that I'm stubborn. Why would you die? Oh, I hate your confidence. I hate it. I hate your confidence. Your confidence sucks. I hate that you're confident. I hate that you're confident in yourself and your looks and your desires and everything that you are and who you are in God. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that you're confident in who you are and everything that you say. I hate it because I'm not confident, but it's not because I'm insecure. I'm not insecure. I'm just lacking in confidence and self-esteem. But that's not insecurity. That's not self-esteem issues. I don't have self-esteem issues. I'm confident too. Look at me. Yeah, look at me. I'm a bitch. No, I'm not a bitch. You're a bitch. Like that all the time, bro. All the time. Like, make up your fucking mind. But then the whole time it's like they're getting losses. Triumph and reverse, losses after losses after losses after losses after loss, just losing, being a fucking loser. All the time being a fucking loser. Thinking that because you're a fucking loser, that you have the right to bully people, and that's not okay. Like, it's not. That was something people learned in fucking 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. I hate that your life is so magical. I hate that you do your hair and your life is so magical and you're so adventurous. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. All the time. Like, see a fucking therapist. Yeah, I'll be crying to my therapist. I'll be saying to my therapist, like, listen, I don't know why people are bullying me so much. I'm going through so much. Like, I'm always like, and then the therapist is saying, like, maybe I should put you on medication for, like, making sure that your health is balanced and, like, so that you can focus on yourself and stuff like that. Like, my therapist will tell me, like, I'm so sorry you're going through all that. Like, that's not fair at all. Da 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 da. Like, here, maybe you should find a better place to sleep. Maybe it's about your location. Maybe it's about those around you. Maybe it's about the food you eat. Maybe, but for these people, it's like, maybe you should really rethink the way that you're thinking about life. Maybe you should look into God. Maybe you should look into religion. Maybe you should look into the kind of people that you really want friendships around. Maybe you should look into your past. Maybe you should look into who you're choosing to love. Maybe you should look into why you're so resentful, why you're so fucking bitter, bitch. But that triggers them. Therapists will say, yeah, it's supposed to trigger you. It's supposed to trigger you. That's how you start healing. So that you can actually self-reflect on the wounds in your life. Maybe you're afraid of a human touch. Maybe you're afraid of people actually loving you for who you are because you don't love you for who you are. No, I love myself. I love myself. Everyone who loves themselves always want to go on a murder spree to kill all innocent people and project and join evil cults to extort people all the time. It's just a way of life. But if someone goes, yeah, that's not love though. Love doesn't do that. Love doesn't make people bitter, resentful, angry. Love doesn't make people feel tragic, hurt. Love doesn't put people down. Love doesn't put people in a situation where they have to compromise their ideals and fates and happiness. Love is something that you share between friends, and it raises you up, and it helps you survive, and it helps you live your life. No, my friends never did that. My friends never did that. Oh, my friends bully me all the time. Well, maybe those are not your friends then. No, that's impossible. That's impossible at all. You're lying to me. I want my money back. All the time. All the time. All the time. I don't know how to explain the psychological damage that these people have really condemned themselves to. And that's what it is. Those individuals have condemned themselves to a psychologically damaging lifestyle, psychologically damaging way of thought, psychologically damaging reality. And they're trying to force me and those that are chosen to live in that reality when that's not the reality that is real. It's just not. Believe it or not, there are people who aren't suffering. They're not. They're living their life. They go to school. They get good grades. They get grants. They go to university. They get good jobs. They live a stable lifestyle. They can afford income. They can afford food. They can afford dates. They get married. They have lavish weddings. They give birth to children. They move forward in their lives. They build legacies and destinies. Believe it or not, those are also good people. They pray to God. Then they want to look around and be like, why can't I live like that? Because, bitch, you're a bully. You're a bully. You bully people. Because remember when they were getting good grades, you were busy making fun of fucking Travis and Helen and trying to put down Stephanie and shit. You were lying about Lerone and trying to fuck Matthew, like doing all sorts of crazy shit. That's what you were doing. That's why you can't live it. No, that's not true. That's not true. I didn't do any of that. Yeah, that's something you gotta self-reflect on. I'm literally like, what, you forgot how you stole that person's income that they were suffering for, that they were supposed to feed their father with, that was in the hospital? You forgot how you went in, where you tried to push someone push someone under the bus for something that you did? How you were trying to take away someone's lifestyle, their income? How you were trying to destroy somebody's life? You think that that's how people get into that position? And then they want to be like, but there are people who do all this evil shit. There are people who do all this evil shit, and they're in those positions. Yeah, they're called Nepo babies. They get Nepo'd in. They were already destined to have that position before. They didn't do all that evil shit to get that position. That was already their position. And then guess what? They're still going to lose it. They have a lesson to learn about how it feels like to lose something that they got ill-begottenly. What does that have to do with you and your life? Why are you comparing yourself to something that you don't even have? That's embarrassing. It should be me, bitch ass. Pick me, bitch ass. Yeah. Finally, it's coming out. Because I've always seen my fragility as a gift. It's alpha, omega. Yeah? Alpha and omega. Jesus wasn't always strong all the time. There were moments where he wept, where he was strung up. There were moments where he was weak, where he had to find solace in within himself to God, where he had to look forward to the Most High, where he couldn't see himself as godly. I see my gentleness, my softness as a gift. My fragility is a gift. I'm just a fragile woman. What do you want from me? I'm ready for my man to come pick me up. Like, what are you talking about? I'm ready for the people who love me to come surround me. I'm ready for it. It might be a mystery to them because they believe that I don't have family, and that's really what it is. Why the fuck, once again, why the fuck would I let you ambush my family the same way that you are trying to ambush me for? You're the one that put your family in danger, not me. Not me. They prosecuted themselves. That's what it is. Because they don't have family, because that they prosecuted their family. They've prosecuted their family. They've prosecuted real friends. They prosecuted people. Yeah, they prosecuted anything that would give them any kind of, enhancement, unity, backup in any way whatsoever. They've prosecuted them. They were projecting that same instability onto me like as if that I was going to ever be a part of it. I'm not a part of that bullshit, bro. I'm weak as fuck, bro. I'm weak. I'm weak as hell. I'm weak as hell, bro. What do you want me to say? Yeah, I'm pussy. I'm pussy, honey. I'm pussy. What do you want me to say? I rely on God for everything. I rely on God for everything. I look at myself in the mirror and I go, what the fuck do I do now? That's what I do. I'm pussy. What do you want from me? I'm weak as hell. You take me out while you can. Yeah, and there's the trap. That's the trap that they were setting. Basically, that if you didn't want to end up homeless, that you had to hate yourself. Please, this is what it's giving. This is what it's giving. Hold on one second. Yeah, he that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. We can't live our lives here the way that we want to, our true lifestyle. Hating your life isn't like hating that you're alive. It's hating the fact that you're living here in this fucking world, man. There's the trap, yeah. Let me see it. Любящий душу свою погубит ее. That's completely different. That's completely different. That's not even the same sentence. Любящий душу свою погубит ее. Ненавидящих душу свою в мире всем сохранит ее в жизни вечную. Okay, that's a completely different fucking sentence, bro. Yeah, I caught it. Fucking cited, bitch. Caught it. It says, if you really love soul, by the way, that's what it says, not life, soul. If you really love your soul, right? Then you're bound to ruin it. You're bound to exploit it. You're bound to ruin it. But if you hate that your soul is here in this world, then it can be saved in heaven above. That's what that says. I don't know where the hell it says life in this sentence. It doesn't say life, it says soul. Любящую душу, that says that dusha is soul. That's dushu. It's basically saying that if you're always going to exploit, like, because love has value. You see what I'm saying? Love has value. And if you value your soul, then you're putting value on yourself in this world. which would exploit your own reasoning. It would exploit you. But if you really, really love your soul, you would give it to God. You would give it to heaven. You would release yourself to heaven. You would give your soul up to heaven. Me, I already did that a long time ago, honey. I guess that's what it is. Justice. Maybe that's what that was me surprising Jesus or something. Yeah, like I've been did that. Remember when I was like, I'm putting up everybody's soul to heaven? I was like giving up the soul to heaven, and people were like, "You're not taking my soul. Your soul will go to heaven then." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine with me." And then it went, right? See, there you go. See? Homelessness in reverse. They're stubborn about that. They can't have my soul. Sorry, my soul is already with God. Didn't I mention that is their loss? You see what I'm saying? They're counting that as a loss. They're counting that as a loss. They can't have my soul. It's too bad. Remember the other day when I was like I looked up and I went, yeah, because I gave it up to God. I already gave it to God a long time ago. Sweetheart in reverse. Yeah. I can't be bitter. I can't be bitter, I can't be sweet. They can't have it. That's the energy. Exactly. The trap. Promise in reverse. Self-love in reverse. Profession, perseverance, sweet dreams. Yeah, I work real hard to sleep good. I make sure I don't do evil deeds. Like I said, I work hard to sleep good. See, overload now is coming out. That I'm overloaded. You see what I'm talking about now? Why I'm disabled. Obligation, assessment, overwhelm. I told you I'm fragile. Yeah, look, adventure. There's an adventure calling to me. I got shit to do. Travel, passion, explore. It's like, am I going to endure the overload assessment, or am I going to endure the passion? I'm obviously going to endure the passion. I will endure passion. I will endure passion. It's just the truth, right? See, mystery is here. And then there's them with bully and then vow in reverse. They never gave vows to God. They're not avowed to heaven. They basically could sell their souls. Yeah, see? Profit, though, is mine. Profit is to God. See? That's where I can save from. I'm looking forward to it. But it's hard to see past them. Especially when they're to kill me. I be Shabi talk, kill me. Let me do over in a different, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like see, triumph in reverse. It's like they don't understand. Like they don't get it. Also, they're sighted. Profession, perseverance, blind. Look. Blind reservation. Exactly. Blind reservation, worth and extravagance. Like I had to accept the fact that I didn't even know what confidence or self-esteem was at a certain point in my life. Like I just had to accept that somewhere out there with God that there's some value or worth that I don't understand of me, and I'm just going to keep on going. You know, when somebody feels like they have a bounty on your head, like for whatever reason that they make that amount of dollars bounty or whatever the fuck it is, right? That's not up to you, is it? It's not up to you, is it? If someone really wants me dead and they put a bounty on my head for $500,000, that's really not, it's not up to me to say that that's what I'm worth, is it? Exactly. Fate. They're fated to live a nightmare. That's it. They're fated to live a nightmare. And it's already shown. It's already shown. Like they were always fated to live that nightmare. Plus, they didn't really even research, did they? They took it for what it was and forgetting everything. Like even ChatGPT, like let me tell you what ChatGPT is saying about this, yeah? Let me tell you what ChatGPT is saying. I asked for it in English, right? Look, look at this. See how life and soul are connected through the world's psyche. You see what I mean? In Greek. That's after I asked for the translation. But the first time I asked the question, it goes, Jesus isn't condemning healthy self-love or self-respect. He's talking about attachment to worldly comfort, ego, and self-centered living in essence. If you cling to your life and prioritize your own will over God's, you lose the greater eternal life. But if you surrender your self-centeredness and follow me, you'll find true everlasting life. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's overwhelming. It's too much. It's too much. That's not what he said. You know what I mean? It says, Matthew, then Jesus said unto his disciples, if any man come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever lose his life for my sake shall find it. So let's look up Matthew 16:24-25. Maybe I should just give myself in and become a nun. And that's not, I can't do that, sorry. I already did that. So it says, тогда Иисус сказал ученикам своим, если кто хочет идти за мною, отвергни себя и возьми крест свой и следуй за мной. Ибо кто хочет душу свою сберечь, тот потеряет ее. А кто потеряет душу свою ради меня, тот обретет ее. Basically, he's saying, отвергнись is like отвергнись. This is pissing me off, bro. It's pissing me off. So cast yourself away. So more like instead of, because it is real fucking complicated the way that these things are trying to like contextualize a translation for you to think a certain way is so irritating. It's cast yourself away by his hand. Like basically take yourself out of your not take away, yeah. Basically it's cast yourself out of your former life, basically. So it's basically saying like cast away your former life. That's more so what it is. Cast away your former self. More so. Cast away your former self. He says, if you want to come with me, you got to cast away your former self. Take up your cross, which is kind of like your truth. Like pick up your silver, also energy. Like take your silver, your etheric self, right? And come after him, right? And then what'd you call it? If you wanna like like hold on to your soul, like if you keep trying to cling on to your soul, if you're trying to hold on to your soul, you're gonna lose it. Like whatever, remember I was telling you guys about manifestation. It's like whatever you're focused on, you're more so following it than you are. I was trying to explain this. You're more so following it than you are grasping it. Okay. You're never really, whenever it comes to manifestation, you have to let it come to you. You can't go after it. It's like basically if you're chasing it, it's gonna go away, right? So you chasing after the stronghold of your soul is gonna be what it is that will make you lose it, right? The more you try to comfort yourself, comfort your soul, comfort, like try to force yourself into comfort, the more your soul will be lost, right? Whereas if you ever attempted to or try to, like, if you ever lost your soul for Jesus, so like if you ever gave up your soul to Jesus, right, you will get it back. Like you get it back. Like you is like you will relieve it. Like yeah, you will relieve it. Like you will exalt it almost, right? So basically, it's like as long as you surrender to God, to the Most High, then you're good. But yeah, but if you're trying to possess over your soul, or then you're innately also projecting that your soul could be possessed by one, aka yourself or another, right? Which also falsifies value upon your soul, which would make it easily sold. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. But then it's like the energy of like when I say like they don't care about themselves, I'm talking about they don't care about healing. You see what I'm saying? They don't care about healing. They don't care about their inner child. That's who I consider like one of the truest. So like Jesus is your truest self, and then it's your inner child. But I already gave to Christ. I already gave to God my inner child. I gave everything to God, right? See, like this is what I'm saying. It's like they're always like trying to be like, well, that like because I'm not like dead, dying, and all that. I'm like, do you not see me suffering? Like, you see what I'm saying? Do you not see me suffer? Why the fuck do you think that I could hold on to anything? I just told you I'm weak. I just told you I'm suffering. I just told you I'm going through this and that. You think that I wasn't already destined and fated to go through this? It was my decision to look forward to the exaltation of my true self, my inner child, my soul, my spirit, my being, and my actual reality, my consciousness. I look forward to my next life all the time, like every day, like honestly, because I'm convinced. I'm already convinced. I'm already in conviction vow. Yeah, within the energy, see? See? I'm already in that eternal life. Did you see it? I hope you saw it. You can spin back and see it. It's already there. It's in the cards for me. I already received mercy. See? It's already in the light for me. See? And this is what they're trying to claim as my luck. No. My luck is what I use. Like, do you see her holding the check? You see them holding the check? The eternal life is where we live, not what we use to live. You see what I'm saying? The fortune. That's the destiny. It's already here. Yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm done. Because that's it. Readiness, yeah. I'm hungry. I might just order like food or something, or I don't know. Go to the falafel spot or something. No, I'll probably order it. Yeah, they were trying to act like there wasn't any evidence that I didn't have anyone to help me or assist me or something like that. Like, how do I explain this? They're abusive towards their friendship. Every time they're going through something is, hey, can I get something from you? Can I get this? Can I get that? Can I get this? Can I get that? Can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? Every time, can you take me here? Can you take me there? Can you give me a ride here? Can you give me a ride there? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? All the time. I don't even know what that would feel like because I don't do that. You know, like I'll be a good friend to people. What I consider a good friend is like I'm there for them. I'm honest with them. I give them the advice that they need to hear. I'm authentic with them. I show them an experience that is everlasting, ever evolving, and conducive to them and their reality and their lifestyle. But I haven't gotten that in return, apart from the angels, from the ancestors, from God. It's like all my friends are dead or something. Live and learn. You see what I'm saying? It's like on the same energy of like all my friends are kind of like dead in that energy. But my friends are alive. My friends are alive. They're just not visible. That's scary, huh? I guess they could be visible, but I don't think you want to see them. Yeah, this is too much. Alright, I don't think I'm posting this. See y'all. Actually, I might post this. Bye. Thank you for watching then. Like I said, we yell, we scream, we do a lot.